Hey guys, ILene Vick here for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. And this is the second video on the series that I'm doing where I am comparing side by side coloring grayscale and coloring line art. From the feedback that I've been getting from you guys, excuse me, you seem to like what I'm doing, so great. I'm going to continue with it. All right, so let me go ahead and let me start on the grayscale. Again, the book is the Sunshine Hobos Coloring Book with the, oh, just cute pictures. This one comes in grayscale as well. Just little cute stuff. I didn't know that there were comparison pages in there, and when I saw that, I immediately thought of you guys. All right, so let me go ahead and get my stuff together here. Today I'm going to be working with some oranges and olive green, depending on how far I get. Oops. There we go. And I do want to tell you that I will be having minor breaks as I go from piece to piece because I'm choosing my colors and I don't want to bore you with that. So I'm going to start on my pants and on the belt. And let me pull you in so you can see exactly what I've got. I'm going to swatch those for you. I hope everybody's doing well. Okay. So you can see them here, but of course I like to do it fresh so that you can see. This is the dark orange that I'm going to be working. Let me get you in here. And this would be my Sooty Style color 070. My medium. And I do this so that you can match colors if you're coloring along with me. My medium is my Prismacolor 918. And they just call that orange. Okay. And my light, oh, that's pretty, is I have no idea the color and the number because this is a Civo Vivid and they do not number or name their pencils. Which is fine, but, you know, well, a little annoying. All right, guys. So let me pull you out. I really hope that you've been enjoying this series as much as I have enjoyed doing it for you. And one of the things that I discovered that I enjoyed doing, and this is personal preference only, does not have to be this way, but I like to start with my dark. And then I'll go to my medium and then my light. I've been having a ball doing this for you. I hope you guys are getting something out of it. Okay. And this is the other side of the belt, so we're going to be about there. Okay. And I'm going to continue with the medium. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop on this with my light. And the reason that I like doing it this way, guys, you know, some people start with the light, that's fine. But when I have the light in my fingers as my last pencil, I can go ahead and in effect use it as my blending tool on my medium and my dark. So that works for me, may not work for you, but I want to show you these different alternatives so you can decide. And you can always go back. I'm going back with my dark a little bit now and just kicking these ends up a little, edges. There we go. Don't forget, if you also want to see other samples of Ruth Sanderson, excuse me, of Grayscale coloring, Ruth Sanderson is absolutely wonderful. Oh my gosh, guys. So check out her videos as well. Okay. Now, also keep in mind as I pull out and straighten this up is I'm using the same 3 colors on my line art, and if I just want any more colors, I will add that, you know, to add my own shading and stuff like that. So just to let you know. So I'll pop over to this in a minute and then you can see the difference. Get this out of my way. Oh, that belt looks so cool, guys. It really does. Okay. So I'm going to go over with my dark first. My apologies, I grabbed the wrong one. And I'm not too super concerned about blending at the moment. Let me pull you in. Because again, by the time I roll around in my light, I can go ahead and work my magic and blend in where I want to blend. Please, please, please do not give up on Grayscale. That's why I'm doing these for you. Grayscale is a wonderful medium. A lot of people avoid it. I've seen people say, oh, I ordered a coloring book off of Amazon, but when I got it, it was Grayscale. Yuck. Well, that's why I want to do this. Excuse me. Because I want to show you that this is not as much yuck as you might think. Okay. So that happens to be my dark. Excuse me. I am so sorry, guys. And I'm going to pull in my medium. And I can see some medium patches in here, so I'm going to go ahead and color that. And that beautiful, beautiful music you're hearing is Whisperings piano. It's all piano. I do not get paid by them at all. I pay them for my subscription. And actually, I didn't mean to make that an orange patch. Sorry. Oh well. We'll fix her. I'm going to grab my dark. And go ahead and color that in. My boo-boo. And in fact, I'm even going to grab a little bit of red. Yeah. This is going to be my deep, what is this, deep red? Tiefrot, T-I-E-F-R-O-T, Tiefrot, 223. Faber-Castell. And guys, don't forget to keep your sharpeners nice and sharp. Sharpen graphite pencils in them. It cleans off all the wax from your colored pencils. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty cool. Let me pull you in closer even. And excuse me the bouncing here. Okay, fix the patch that I didn't mean to make orange. Cool beans. All right, so let me go back now to my orange is. I've got my lightest oranges. And this is where now I am going over the pencil that I already laid down, and this is where the magic happens. I'm literally coloring on top of my previous oranges. And again, guys, do not jam your pencils into the paper. For those of you that follow me on a continuous basis, let your pencils do the work. Oh, that is so pretty. Now, I am going to go ahead. I don't like the distinction of that red line. It's too harsh. So I've got my darkest orange, I mean. So I'm going to go back and blend that in, words. See how that's easing that harshness up? You do not want to blend with the blender pencil on Grayscale. You should be able to do it all with your pencils, guys. And then I'm going to catch up with my medium a little bit and blend away these harsh lines. See how I'm doing that? Pretty. And I'm going to hit this one patch here with my lightest. Just even that out just a little bit. And then you can either take and I'm not even going to recommend a white pencil at this point. I would say that you need to use your Tombow. You know, I recommend these all the time. It's a Mono Zero eraser. And I'm just very lightly going over my places where I want my highlights. See that? And you can see that popping up. Oh my gosh, guys, so cute. I do need to erase though in one area I accidentally colored over. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let me sharpen. I'm gonna go with my darks. And remember, guys, with your darks, you do not have to press hard. Don't ever, anywhere really. And if you recall, let me pull you out, the way to that is grab your pencil near the end, and that'll compel you to not press hard. And this time I won't color the patch in the wrong color. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. And I'm going to pull just a little bit of dark, I think, over here. Okay, so there's my dark. And I'm going to go with my mediums now, which is right near my dark. And now I'm going to go ahead in with my lights. I want to get rid of all those little popcorn white, flecks that we see. And if need be, and I'm going to do this, is I'm going to go back with my darkest pencil and just touch this up a little bit. Going to emphasize that corner a little more. A little bit more actually with my medium. And you can see how beautifully that's all coming together. And I'm still not happy with that part. Hold on. The neat thing about layering pencils, guys, if you ever make a mistake with it, and I don't like this layer, is use your little eraser and just gently erase it off, because it's sitting on top. It's sitting on top in layers, literally. So you can usually get rid of a top layer like that without any fuss. All right. And again, a little blending here, my lightest color. And this time I am going to hit it with a little bit of white. But again, not much. There we go. Oh man, guys. Look at that. Isn't that neat? Beautiful. And it really didn't take me that long at all. You know, I go a little longer when I'm teaching you, but hey, not long at all. All right, so now I'm gonna do the exact same picture, the exact same two things that's in my line art, okay? So I want you to watch this comparison. Let me pull this down for you. Now, in this case where there isn't grayscale, I like to work my lightest color first. And then go back and put my shading in. And again, you can do that, the same thing with your grayscale. I just happen to like doing it the other way. Okay, so there is my lightest color, and I'm going to go ahead and erase the highlight here because it's already starting to come out and I like how it looks, so I'm just going to go ahead and emphasize that so I don't lose it. And guys, if you haven't done it yet, please join my Facebook group. I did a live coloring tonight. Oh, let me see if I can find it real quick. Yes. I taught how to color an apple. And everybody seemed to really like that. Actually, this is kind of funny. My overhead light is highlighting an area that I want to highlight. There we go. You know me, guys, I love fussing with my stuff. Anyway, so I walked through the steps on how to do this apple. And if you want to learn how to color something like that, how I did it, then join my Facebook group, because every night at 8 p.m. Central, I sign on live, and people can talk to me and ask questions, and I demonstrate that stuff. We just have a good time. Okay, so there's my light. You light up my life. Just being silly because I feel good. All right. I'm taking my, actually, duh. Here, let me do my other side too while I'm at it. Okay. And you can see where the light is starting to come out on that. So I'm just going to go ahead and enhance that because I like it. I like it. Okay. So now I've got my medium orange, guys. And I kind of did a boo-boo. I didn't do the belt first like I did on the other one, but I will go back to that. Holy moly, ILene. I really do like to be consistent like that. Ah, well. And I darkened in a spot I didn't mean to darken in. This is why we love our erasers, isn't it? Okay, so let me pull that up. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and, so let me show you the grayscale real quick, okay? So there's the grayscale. Excuse me, my point decided to pop out. Hold on. And again, guys, let me show you my little secret to this effect. Is when I'm shading an edge, I color right on top of the line. And the dark line helps make that dark impact for me. And then I just color in from the edge and get lighter and lighter. I blend it in. So hopefully that trick helps somebody. Just be sure that you transition in your color. Just gonna get my eraser and my white line back because I like that line there. You don't want to see any abrupt lines, guys. It's just all got to blend in. And I'm gonna use my medium orange now and pull this in a little more. I think I grabbed my light, I did. My medium orange now. And pull this in just a little bit more. In other words, too much white here. Let's see if we go up like that. Okay. Don't you hate that when you're in a project and you go to color something and you like grab the wrong one? Jeez. All right. So let's go ahead and round this a little bit. Again, guys, no blending pencils on this. Oh, excuse me. On this I can because it's not grayscale, but you know, if you get comfortable with your pencils, your light, your mediums, and your darks, you can really avoid the blending. Okay, and I'm just going to use my finger there. I think that'll really give me a nice smooth. And if I'm rough anywhere, you know, I'm just going to use my lightest pencil to blend it. Yeah. And then we can curve this up a little bit. Remember, your little eraser, Tombow, treat it like a pencil. Okay, so let me pull out. And then I'm going to do the sash. And then probably call it on this video because we're getting to be 42 minutes. All right, so look. Isn't that neat? A little richer over here because we've got the gray as the background, but gorgeous over here. And again, you watched me do this. Wasn't difficult. It was very similar to doing this side here. All right. Pull you in. Do a little cleanup because I did smear my orange. Let me see something here. Okay. I'm going to hold off on the patches also. I really want to do this belt for you so you can see. All right, now, quick review on the belt here. See how we've got beautiful colors with the darkest on the outside, at least on the 3 sides, and then we went the medium and the light. Okay, so I'm going to do that similarly. Got my light color. And by the way, guys, I'm delighted that you're joining me on this video. I appreciate your time, I really do. Okay, so let's do the medium. Actually, I'm going to skip that for the moment. I'm going to go ahead and do my darks. And yes, I know I didn't do a dark on this side here per se on my grayscale, but I'm going to go ahead and pop that in. And I'm going to bring this in and lighten it in as I come in. And then I'm going to hit this with my medium. Let me sharpen. And then I'm going to go ahead with my Tombow. You guys know me, I always call him Tombro. Oh well. Okay, now watch. So the center is your high point, basically. Let me make a point out of my eraser here. Hold on, ran out of eraser. Gotta do a refill. Excuse me. Minor correction here, I'm just making these ends a little darker. And coming in a tad just with my medium. And then I'm going to smooth that out. Oh yeah. And don't be afraid to blend and smooth out with your fingers, guys. Don't get excessive with it, of course, but it's another tool. You know, it's just like doing your eyeshadow. A lot of people will use, Q-tip and makeup applicators, which I do. But hey, if there's a huge, huge area, boom, I'm on it with my finger. Okay. So let me pull out now so you can see. Look how gorgeous that looks, guys. And then we've got this one as well. See? So you've got a really nice comparison side by side of the Grayscale versus the line art coloring. Again, don't be afraid of Grayscale, please. It is fun to do. It just looks intimidating, but once you start coloring on it, boom, gorgeous. All right, guys, thank you so much for spending time with me. This is ILene Vick for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. Next time we get together, I may go ahead and real quick do the top coat, or at least part of it so you can see. And I do want to do this wood. I'm trying to do a little bit of everything so that you can see how this is going to look. And I really hope that this helps you, because that's the whole idea, of course. Okay, guys, this is ILene Vick for teaching adult coloring with ILene Vick. Joyous, joyous coloring, guys. Peace in your life. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe, and please, please, please come over to Facebook, because I will be, after I do the cabinet on this, I will be finishing it completely on my live coloring, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, basically every night. All you have to do is ask me to do it if I'm doing something else, and I'll be glad to jump on it. All right, guys, you take care. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Bye.